Hey community, and welcome back to another Tuesday Live. Today I want to talk about everything IUDs, and I really like this subject. As we were going through birth control, we spoke about the pill 2 weeks ago. Last week we spoke about the implant, and today I want to put some focus on the IUDs. So I'm going to do it really quick because I'm very respectful of your time. And so let's start and dive into that. So the first thing I want to do is talk about a fact. So one of the facts that about the IUD is that there are two types of IUDs, So there are two types of IUDs that are being sold in the US and many other places as well. One is the hormonal IUD, which has progestin, and that you can have it, and it can be inserted into your uterus, and it lasts between 3 to 5 and sometimes even up to 10 years. And it releases progestin, which actually what happens is it prevents fertilization from happening. So that's the hormonal IUD. And the second type we have is the copper IUD, which is not hormonal, and it's kind of like a pesticide. It's actually prevents the sperm from reaching to the egg, and then the fertilization cannot happen. So those are the two types of IUDs that we have here in the US. And also just IUDs are very, very effective. They have above 99% of success rate in preventing pregnancy. One more thing that I haven't shared about the copper IUDs is that usually copper can be inserted and be in your uterus for up to 10 years. So that's something really good. And if you're interested in knowing what will be the best option for you, then you can go to your OBGYN and speak with them and consult with them what will be the best method for you or the best IUD type for you. So this is one fact about the IUD. And now I want to share with you one myth about the IUD. So there are people that think that the IUD is actually an abortion method. So that's not true. IUD is not an abortion method. IUD prevent pregnancy from happening. But once a pregnancy happens, it's not abortion. It's not going to prevent, it's not going to prevent a fetus from not develop. So it's something very important just to understand. IUD prevents fertilization. It prevents from the sperm to meet the egg, and then fertilization happen, or it prevents for the implant to happen in the uterus. So a pregnancy cannot happen, and therefore it's not an abortion method. It's literally a birth control method. So that's number 2. Number 3, something very important or interesting to know about the IUD is actually 2 things. A, once you insert it, it's immediately effective. Sometimes with the hormonal, you should check with your doctor, but usually within the first month, it's effective. The copper is immediately effective to prevent pregnancy. And once it was removed from your body, from your uterus, you can become pregnant immediately. So this is something very, very important to know. And another thing is that IUD does not prevent from STIs or STDs, sexual transmitted infections or disease. So it's very important if you're having sex to use another prevention, which might be a condom. And also it's important if you are talking with your child about the IUD or birth control option, always make sure that they understand there is a difference between just birth control and also birth control that can also prevent you from having STIs or STDs. So these are 2 things that it's important to communicate when you're talking with your child about that. So those were a quick few facts and information about the IUD. I'm happy to answer any additional questions you have about that. Write them down in the comments and I will address them. And until next Tuesday, have a great week. Bye-bye.